course, it made me switch and go back into portrait mode from landscape. Did I step over that? I'm surprised I could get over it. Hey people, we are live at the Ark again today, and of course, those that know my channel, this is Bob, also known as Kaler's Aquatics and Reptiles, and as most of you know, I volunteer at the Ark. And today I wanted you to see at least one other face that's here all the time, and she's basically here when I'm not. And this is Melanie, and she's a lead volunteer. She's a board member. She's a kennel tech or attendant or whatever, and we've already given her double what I make. That's 2 zeros, so we're all volunteers here. Nobody gets paid at the Ark. We now finally own our own building, so we don't have any house payments. So we have our 2023 Tree of Hope in progress, and hopefully I'll get to start putting the tree up today because we're getting donations for it, and we need to be able to make those ornaments and put them up. So, hey there, Tessie. We have someone that adopted from the Ark that's supposed to come around right now, 2 o'clock. And she's going to donate a kennel to us that her dog Tootsie, that she adopted 4 or 5 years ago, doesn't use. So she's going to donate that, and we'll be able to give it to somebody that can use a kennel. And she's also coming to make a donation, and she's done that in the past, so we really appreciate her. And Melanie has a job, and I did that for many years, like 15 years before I finally took disability, but had a full-time job at Blue Cross, and you guys know I'm a retired nurse and case manager, so this is a good fit for me because we often have patients like Tish. She has a tumor and can't have any biopsies or anything because of her bum heart, but she also has over $100 a month of medications, and she's been with us since January. And so just lots of things like that. You wonder, why doesn't their adoption fee pay for their vetting? Well, because we do all the vetting they need. If they need their teeth cleaned, a tooth pulled, anything like that, they get physical exams, fecal analysis, their own flea and tick and heartworm. It's just not your typical where you pay $50 and get a discount spay and a rabies vaccination. So we hope we don't ever have to go to that level of care, but we'll see. Hey, Trash Cat. That was Bandit. You like Bandit? Trash Cat adopted me, Melanie, as Papa Kaler. So she sent me a nice mug that I can drink on the live stream that I see her on most of the time. That's Pam's, my artist friend that I mentioned to you. And hey, Patty and Sarah, all the usual crowd, the usual suspects. And the reason we have towels down is we decided, due to the cost and because we have to wash the towels anyway, not to use puppy pads, except in rare cases, but we're spending a lot of money. We were spending about $100 a month. That's $1,200 a year just on puppy pads. Bandit's got a big bark when he's happy. Yep, he does. So, Melanie, do you mind talking about anything you want to talk about? I know you're trying to get out to go to your job, but do you want it to look at you or look at away?
Oh, yeah. Oh, well.
You probably know more about it. That's how you flip it to you right there.
Okay.
Don't put my butt on it.
Hi. I'm not really sure what to talk about, but
Tell them we need money, please.
yes. And thank you to all our donors.
And Melanie, like me and most people that volunteer here, she's already donated to the Tree of Hope GoFundMe. So,
Yes, and every dollar will go towards helping these, and every donation we get helps us care for them. Every little bit of help we get really helps us care for them, which is very important. Yes, and I've been coming here since March, and I love to come here and spend my time with Tisha.
What else? Our donations are tax deductible,
Mm-hmm.
because we're a 501c3.
There's Coco.
So every penny's accounted for. Bandit,
Oh.
slamming the lambs.
Yes, he's so sweet. Even though he nibbles, he just.
He is. Yeah, they know Bandit, because they ask me on the live streams when I'm not here how he's doing and all that.
And there's Willie back there. He likes to. Both of those Jack Russells like to play with the cats and see what they're up to all day.
They know Bandit broke the window out, and
Mm-hmm.
he's not to be in the living room.
Yep.
Unless attended. Yeah, you. Because we don't have the money to fix that. That'll be a while, so we'll be going through the winter probably with a piece of cardboard in our window, but that's fine.
Mm-hmm.
He's been biting his back, and I put Advantage Multi on them,
Mhm.
and since the ones we have just go up to 20 pounds, I went ahead and put 2 on him.
Mm.
So we used to have some frontline here, but I might have used it up like spotting people like that, so.
Yeah. Oh, yep. And Tisha got her nails cut this morning.
Really?
Mm-hmm. And she was really good.
I see.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe she can get some, we used to have nail polish here, we had somebody that liked to do that, but I don't think it would have it or it would be any good anymore.
Oh.
Um,
Coco's keeping herself busy back there. Yep,
these
Coco.
cats are, you fed the cats, they're canned.
Yes.
Okay, they're bad to lie, they're all full there. She didn't give it to us, I know you did.
Mm-hmm. Yep, they're trying to trick him. Mm-hmm.
How did they look today? 2 of them had weepy eyes yesterday.
Yep,
That
they-
one's better.
Mm-hmm. They still do, and I forgot to write in the log, but they were all eating their wet food this morning. Seemed like they ate it all.
Because if they get a secondary infection from that herpes virus, they're fought off, they will have to go back for the shot that I asked the vet not to give them, knowing that we had no money to pay for it.
Yeah.
So this is where the money goes, people.
Mm-hmm.
They'll be $100 to adopt, and the lady that gave them to us paid part of their vet bill, about half of it so far. So their follow-up vaccinations and deworming, I had to cancel because she didn't do that, and we don't have it, so we're only taking pets that people can pay their own vetting. If they didn't pay it or couldn't pay it, then we've got 2 municipal shelters that, like I said, they'll get spayed or neutered and get some basic vaccinations and stuff. But they may deworm them too, I'm not sure. But
Yeah.
we are too generous and we care too much about the pets, if such a thing's possible, that we don't hesitate to spend our money for what
Yep.
they need. And we've got to have help from the community and from the people that are giving their pets up.
Mm-hmm.
Otherwise, we can't stay open. I think I said yesterday that I handed it to Melanie just to keep everything kosher, $350 cash, and then she gave it back to me after she logged it in and I deposited it.
Mm-hmm.
Hopefully that covers our utility bill. It's usually like $300, $360. So hopefully that covered that. I'll go by and get a look at it and see what it is, hopefully this evening. But that's a loan, because you guys know that my Yazi's already $400 the last 10 days into trying to save his eye. It looks real good right now, but he's on 5 medicines and he goes back again Wednesday.
Oh, Tessie.
And guess what? I don't have any money to give him. I didn't have to, but
Mm-hmm.
I kept us open.
Yes.
Kept our lights on, so hopefully we get some adoptions and I can start to get some of my money back.
Yeah, that is important.
But
Mm.
what else? Coco. What did you think about that new Delta 9, Delta 8? It was easier.
Mm.
Just cut it in 2 and half in the morning and half in the evening.
Yep, and I set the half piece back in the container. Might mixed in with the other ones, but
Yeah. yesterday I didn't see it, and I'm like, oh, where's the other half? And then I poured all of them out, and it came out finally.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was actually stuck to the top of the lid. And then I found it. It's more expensive, but
Yeah. Oh, excuse me. This is the cat that we're currently watching while her owner is in rehabilitation. Oh,
so they're not trying to knock the gate down.
her name is Silverbell. They were earlier, but I figured out if I put it. Yep.
Yep.
Then now they're not really getting to it, but she's a sweetheart. Oh.
They met her yesterday too,
Oh.
but can't remember if it was in the cat room then or what. But yeah, she was adopted almost a year ago, back around this time last year, and
Oh.
mom had a surgery that went bad, and she's in rehab, and so to keep her from having to be in $15 a day too.
Mm-hmm.
Boarding, we brought her back here.
Oh.
She didn't get along in the cat room before, and they started picking on her, so she stayed out here, and she likes it out here.
Oh.
So I probably won't put her in there anymore.
Yeah.
Maybe 2 days, and she never moved, either day, and she hissed and growled, so.
Yes.
She had some fleas, so I went ahead and put, again, there's where the money goes, one of our flea, Revolution flea medicines on her, so she didn't breed her fleas,
Oh.
Give our kitties fleas. You like your dogs, huh?
Yeah.
Sometimes she comes out and gets on the little fridge over there. Are they asking you anything?
Oh no, I've been really looking, but there's a couple. Here you go. Yes, thank you for listening to me talk. I know I probably didn't have much to say, but thank you
Yes,
to our donors.
Thank you, Melanie. I said I feel like sometimes that people think there's only one old gripey fat man here, and there's lots of other people on this team, and Melanie's one of them. Oh, she's the one that let me have my family life back on Sundays because she switched with me, so I don't have to split my Sunday morning time here. Let's see, what's going on? You can adopt a dog from the Ark. Yeah. Thank you for sharing your time with the Ark, I said. Coco's pretty. I saw Bob making the food last night. Well, we were going to get them adopted together, Sarah, and we have, it's called ABC, and there comes our visitor. I saw somebody go by the window, I think. And if so, I'll have to get off here. But anyway, the class was unanimous in saying that they should not be together because the smaller one, Willie, has always been like low-key bullied. He's like 3.5 pounds less. You can see the difference just looking at him from here. And also, he's smarter, actually a lot more, like smarter, and does better in class. And they separate them in class. So I did, based on those experts saying that Willie would be a lot better served away from Billy, we're going to split them, and it will make them easier to get adopted too. I try to walk them separate, but I don't always remember. But they're not like have to stay together, but they are kind of bonding. I know, right? Because I was hoping they'd stay together. But anyway, whoever gets them will get some awesome dogs. They're very expensive dogs, and they're only 5 months old, and everything's done. They're registered, chipped, everything. And still need a little work on their housebreaking. They had been using those belly bands. I think that's what they're called. It's like the britches for dogs that are in heat, except it's not on the patootie. It's on the little boy's pee-pee, so that he pees into a diaper, which is nasty because then you have to clean him up. But so I'd rather just clean the floor and keep walking them. So, but yeah, I always think about trying to keep pets together. We had some like 7 or 8 year old Dachshunds, the big kind of Dachshunds. couple of years ago, or maybe a year ago, and one of them was deaf from chronic ear infections not being taken care of again. And so had to get all that taken care of, and then maintenance medicines, and you see where this money goes. I hate to keep saying that, but the money is spent on the pets and their veterinary needs. Anyway, they got adopted together, and the family that adopted them saw another Dotson that we had. You guys might remember the little one-eyed one that we had. I can't remember his name.
Jasper.
Jasper. And so it was back in the late winter, early spring, because Melanie was here, and his owner actually had left him to the ARC and passed it home, but the police got him and took him to animal control. So I donated $50 to get him out, and our vet doesn't avail himself of those services, so we still had a full vet bill for him. But those same people came and got him, adopted him, of course, paid his adoption fee. I put those bands on my son's pug so he doesn't market the house. Yeah, I think they're a great thing for like a short-term thing, like you're saying, like they don't mark, but they had just been having them wear them 24/7, and she told me that they have harnesses and leashes that she hadn't brought unless she brought them when I wasn't here. But they have their kennels, their beds, all kinds of luggage that's stored out in our storage area. And she was going to bring their other stuff, but she hasn't, so I might ask her that. Thank you, Huawei. We got a moderator in here that's posting links now, so that's awesome.
And you can tell the difference because they don't hike their legs up and pee. They just kind of stand there.
They just stand there and pee. Yesterday, when Billy thought he was going to go, he did go against Tish right where you're at. He was there and she was there, and it was over these new hoofs. And he doesn't back down, but while he was screaming in her face and showing her teeth, she was doing the same thing. I'm like, oh boy, you picked the wrong one now. He stood there and just peed himself in the floor.
Oh.
Hey, here's the sweetest girl. Look at that. I don't think I can scan out any further, so. Are you on your bicycle today?
No,
You're not?
this morning. Because my brakes aren't working.
On the bike?
Yep,
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Have to do like the Flintstones, drag your feet. You ever seen the Flintstones cartoon?
A couple times, but I'm not.
That's the way how you have to stop their cars, put their feet down, there's no brakes. So.
Oh yeah, I watched that. This one's nice.
Okay, I hadn't seen them for 50 years or more. Hey Sam, sorry you're late. Well, this was impromptu, it wasn't scheduled, so I just wanted, hey Lando, you're still out and about? Are you at the dog park again today? And how's your dry socket doing from your dental surgery?
Ooh.
Yeah. Huawei's Why Are We Always Yelling is his screen name, so he goes by Huawei, and his name is Sam. And he doesn't have fish, but Pam, that does have fish and reptiles, is also on King Frostmare. It's like they show videos of creepy, scary stuff, and she's a mod there, and I guess Sam is too over there. So he came over to her channel, and so he's a moderator on a whole bunch of the Fish Fam channels now. Mine, I think I was like number 3. He did with Blackie in Australia and Pam, and then I was right up there in the top few, or the first few, so he's really an awesome moderator, sharing information and not letting any craziness go on in the chat. So that's great. Getting a package from Nathan today, anytime now. Oh, okay. What are you getting from Nathan, or do you know? Just leaving the dog part, see that? I'm keeping up with your routine. He's got a dog, I'll show you someday the video of it, that Amy's her name, and she had this stick that's like as long as from here to the door, literally. It's a limb, and she dug a hole and was trying to put that in it. And of course it wouldn't go down in it because the hole was only like 1 foot by 1 foot. But she's so cute, thinking she's covering her stick up. Well, what I'm seeing is the that window in there, and when I move a certain way, see that it looks like somebody goes by,
Yeah.
and it's not, because I've seen it like 3 times. The first time I thought, well, she must have forgot her checkbook or something. Everything's in good shape. I hope your dad's. I finally had to break open that last pack of donated towels because I didn't have enough to put down until laundry got done, you know, so.
Yep.
I can do those. I'm here all day, the rest of the day.
Yeah, I'll finish it.
Melanie,
I just forgot it. It's-
oh, I know, trust me. I was doing them, well, no, I didn't do them yesterday because Heather and Michelle, it's really nice when you have somebody come in to do the kennel stuff for you early.
Yeah.
And, but Melanie and I usually don't have someone. We're the early person a couple of days. She is, today, and then I'm the closer-upper person. Let's see, Tuesday, I'm the kennel person, I guess, early. And Thursday. So it evens out. We all have about the same amount of duties spread out, which is great. We keep a bucket of mop water, y'all know that all the time. It's got a little bleach in it so we can clean up. Y'all saw me doing that yesterday, I just remembered. Bandit's loving that bone, that hoof. And Tish has got 2 hooves. Tish, how come you gotta have 2 hooves? Tish, Marie, she's got 2, and poor little Tish is just looking at it, wishing that she could have one. Yeah, if I could get my foot far enough under there, but I don't think I can. It's against the wall. We'll get it back from her. She'll forget and get up. Tish carried her hoof outside yesterday because I gave them several new ones, and then she left it out there. She was baiting the Jack Russells with it, but then they figured it out, so. Coco after her Delta 9 THC. 10-gallon in both of my tent. Lindo, I had to leave yesterday. You had to go help your grandfather or something, and I had a customer come in. That's why I didn't have an appointment, but sometimes when people come to the door, we're able to have them in, and we get some adoptions that way and donations and stuff. So I had to come off the live. Had somebody that wanted to surrender a dog yesterday that looked kind of like Bandit, but was maybe 10 pounds bigger, and it was gold. Real sweet girl. And they had got it from animal control 2 months ago, and it's too much for them, like Bandit. So I gave them resources and stuff, but I was doing live, so people got people got to see that then. Come on. Uh-oh, Coco. Tish stole Bandit's hoof, so she has 3 now. Here, Tish, let's put one over here. You get that one. Come here, Tish. Okay. Bandit got his back. Here, Tessie. Tessie, get the hoof. Come here. Tish. Here, Tish. Let Tess get one. There's your medicine, your treat. If you hand it to me, I got her in here.
Okay.
Come on, Tish. Tish.
Come on,
She
Tish.
went back out. Come on, Tish. Thank you. That's her liver pill supplement because she has some liver involvement with her. Hey, George. Wow, she scarfed that. That's her liver pill crushed up. She takes that every day and 2 heart pills. But evidently they're helping her because she's in good shape. She's not losing weight anymore. And she doesn't seem to be in any pain at all. Otherwise, she could have pain medicine from the vet. All right. Yeah, they tried to get her cat food with her pill in it. She's got 6 of them. We can go up to 18, but we rarely do anymore. One's because we have to self-limit because of the number of volunteers. I used to walk 18, and we stayed full every Saturday morning. We had another place we rented.
You used to, like,
Hey.
by yourself walk 18 or?
Yeah, because I was the early person on Saturday at the place we used to rent. Yeah, you just walk like 6 and 6. I walk all 6 of these together. Just 6 and 6 and 6, so 3 walks.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, when we had that one volunteer that walked out, recently, she would tell the other volunteers that had sick children and stuff that she had to walk all the dogs, and we only had 5 dogs right then. So it's basically a waste of space. I thought I heard a car. I thought I heard a car.
Oh, that's not my mother.
Oh, okay. I'll finish that up. Don't keep her waiting. I'm fixing to come in there and get me a water and wash Tish's bowl. All right, Tish. Did she eat any wet food?
She did eat like about half of it.
Yeah, she's a little diva about her food. Well, Melanie, have a good afternoon at work.
Yes, thank you.
Thank you for everything you do. I am going to try to get that tree started, but I'm going to put it over in that far corner because they pee on it if they can get to it, of course. Bye.
There's something in mine in the fridge, but I'll just get it tomorrow.
I can hand it to you.
No, it's fine. I'll eat it tomorrow.
Okay.
But yeah. All right.
All right. All right. Bye.
Bye-bye.
And watch Bandit now. They all, but Bandit loves Melanie. He'll watch her drive off with her mom. She just bought a car, her and her boyfriend, and it's already got problems. They've got it in the shop, transmission or something. And then she bought a bicycle because she only lives like 6 or 8 blocks from here, very, very close. But to walk it, if it's cold or raining or something. I guess she said her new bike, the brakes are out on it or something. So her mom's been real good, and other people in her family, about giving her transportation. Yeah, she came in right when we were having a group of people leave that needed to leave. Y'all might remember me talking about that, and just immediately picked up and was able. She's 17, by the way, and our volunteer attorney says that since we don't have anything in our bylaws or anything about somebody, that is my donor, former adopter that's here, so I think, because the carrier's there. So I'm gonna move this because I don't trust them not to get it down. Not get it down. Been there, done that. Got that t-shirt with them before. And thank you guys and appreciate your support. Yeah, she's very mature, but January, she will be 18. So she's awesome. Thanks, guys. I may pop back on later, and I assume Pam's going to stream tonight, and I'll be there, I guess. So thank you, guys. Love you. Later.